Hello, lovely people, and welcome to another edition of Sports Segment on Fauzan Harun channel. We are going to post-analyze the Liverpool-Chelsea penultimate Premier League match in the 2019-2020 season. And please, if this is your first time of joining the show, please do want to hit the subscribe button, touch the notification bell, share the program, and like it, and give it a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and send in your comments as well. And it was an excellent match on an occasion that defines the level that the Premier League has reached, an excellent and up level for that matter, irrespective of however you see the situation. Now you can see that even in Italy there is competition in the league. At first it used to be one-way horse for Juventus, though Juventus is winning the league, but there's some kind of competition coming in from the likes of Lazio. Lazio now has faded, the performance of Lazio has faded off, and Atalanta, who are still in the Champions League for that matter, who will be playing PSG in the coming days in the Champions League quarterfinals. But there are still 1/8 stage of some matches to be played that are yet to be finalized before we move into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And so Atalanta is also there. In the Spanish league, as usual, we have the Barca and Real Madrid contest. They're also making it exciting there with Atletico Madrid, Villarreal, Valencia coming in sometimes to compete effectively. But irrespective of those facts, you can see that the Premier League is always entertaining, as it has been for so many years. And then I'm going to switch back to focus on the main topic for this sports video. The match was entertaining in the fact that when you look at the scoreline, it tells us so. The 5-3 scoreline that was recorded was an entertaining encounter, and there are so many talking points emerging from this match as usual. You could see again and again and again the defensive frailties of Chelsea on display once again. And in this game, though I've been hitting Kepa hard, but though he has some blame, but the defenders were also ball watching. They were spectators for most part of the Liverpool goals, and they were spectators for most part of Liverpool's goals. But though Kepa Arrizabalaga's reaction is too slow most of the times. It's too slow, because as a keeper, when you are set your defense, your line for a free kick to be effected, you need to be focused and alert as to the way and manner in which you're going to move when the ball is played, when the shot comes in. That I'm referring to at Trent Alexander-Arnold's goal. You could see that Kepa was motionless. He was motionless. His reaction was too poor. Though it could easily have been difficult for other goalkeepers to have a bite at that chance, but his reaction was too slow for that matter, and hence I didn't like it at all. And then Alonso was also pivotal in his cross, leading to our first goal that Giroud scored. The pivotal, as I told you, and I've been insisting on this show. Marcos Alonso has so many positives going up front, but his defense sometimes, is begs to talk about the defense is not that excellent, but so his attacking prowess it is what makes him appear on the team sheet, which I do support always. And then Christian Pulisic is putting in excellent performance here in the week in, week out. Pulisic is convincing us week in, week out. He's putting in the performances, and the numbers do count in his favor. So no wonder most at times Frank Lampard doesn't easily rethink when he writes his name on the team sheet. you could see from the game that Liverpool wanted to play because it was their coronation day, the day that they were going to be crowned as champions of the EPL, a title that they've waited for 30 years to have a touch of. And so it wasn't surprised that they came into the game strongly like that, though they've won the Premiership. But we, Chelsea, had so many things at stake. We had the 3 points at stake to stake a claim to, or at least avoided a defeat by getting a draw. But we failed to do so on this occasion once again. That's what I've been telling my fellow Chelsea fans, that we put in a positive performance in one game, and the next game we drop down. So this is a clear example of what I've been highlighting, that our defense, in Lampard's quest to strengthen the attack and midfield, he should have a relook at our defense once again. Keeper, and we need a potent, hard tackling central defender to add to our fold, because Rudiger, Zuma, sometimes, as in this game, it was exhibited clearly. Excuse me. In this game, it was exhibited clearly that we need a top defender to come and complement either one of them, because we need to compete next season. We can't be losing so many points. If we had, as I told you earlier on in my previous sports shows, if we had won certain matches, we wouldn't be battling for top 4 as at now. We would have secured our position earlier on, before even this run of matches come into play. And then in this game, there was also another statistics, which let's look at a little bit of statistics. Chelsea, the shots on target, Liverpool had 7, and then Chelsea had 5. And as again, the shot to save ratio of Kepa Arrizabalaga is not good in this game too. It has been exhibited in games week in, week out. And if Liverpool had 7 shots on target and 5 resulted in goals, then that tells you that Kepa's save percentage is very low. It's very low. We are talking about 20% possibly. Yeah, 5 out of 7. We are talking about goals entered, and meaning he was successful in stopping 2 of those shots, meaning 2/7 in any exams as a student is not good. It's a failure, and so he failed again in this game. And then the second goal of Liverpool, the referee was too soft in giving that free kick. Because Sadio Mane was running, but you could see that Kovacic had the ball. In tackling him, he touched the ball. So if he touched the ball, referee should have allowed the benefit of the doubt rather than whistling for a free kick, which gifted Liverpool that goal. So such decisions do come in games that Chelsea players will have to be aware of and tackle for 90 minutes. Sometimes you could see that they lose concentration so easily. Most attempts, not sometimes, most attempts part of the game, they do tend to lose concentration. And that is a problem that we've been facing this season. Let's hope it doesn't replicate itself in next season. And let me look at, and in I think when you look at the lineup for this game, you see Kepa, Rudiger, Zuma, Azpilicueta, that's the back defense, Alonso, Kovacic, Jorginho, Reece James, and then Mount, Giroud, William. And then when you look at this game, we played without a tough tackling midfielder. And tough tackling means that you can't say Kovacic or Jorginho, neither of them is a tough tackling midfielder. That tough tackling midfielder is N'Golo Kante, but of late he seems to have lost form. That's my issue with N'Golo Kante. He's a guy I like so much, but he's lost form of late. That's my issue with him. We need to have a tough tackling midfielder. Maybe and sometimes Mason Mount complement the efforts of N'Golo Kante. Because you can see that Mason Mount is a youthful player. He complements with his runs and tacklings. That's what comes. He complements with his runs and tacklings. And so he complements the effort of N'Golo Kante, because N'Golo Kante is aging now. The N'Golo Kante we used to know 4 or 5 years ago is not what we are seeing right now. And so sometimes we have to be patient for him. And then we also need, that's N'Golo Kante. We also need a tough tackling defender. And then a tough tackling left fullback to go into next season. Please do well to subscribe to the channel if this is your first time of watching the show. It's very important. As I keep on saying, I give you the videos, you give me the subscription, and the channel becomes successful. There are 2 ways, 2 key aspects of making a YouTube channel successful. Video production as well as the subscribers coming in. So let's increase the numbers. Try as much as well to tell a friend, to also tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to increase the number of subscribers, so that with the number of views. Make sure you watch the program till the end. Make sure, it's very important, also watch the program till the end, because these are short videos and wouldn't take so much of your time out of your busy schedule, I know. So you do well to watch the shows. So all in all, you will see that our mentality in this game was also put to test, and the response was negative, and we need to sharpen our mentality ratio and act so fast on the field. And we tend to be slow and sluggish in most of our games, and we wouldn't want to be tolerating that in the seasons to come. Without much ado, let me see if something is left. Let me talk briefly about maybe Liverpool's lineup. You could see that they came in with their usual tough lineup: Van Dijk, Gomez, Alisson Becker in post, Robertson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Fabinho, Keita with Wijnaldum, Mohamed Salah, Roberto Firmino, Sadio Mane. Those were their first, their trusted 11. They came into the game for the combination and dire need of win, but they weren't in need of a win than Chelsea. Chelsea, we needed the win, but unfortunately Liverpool took the win again. And luckily for Chelsea, Manchester United also dropped points. They drew 1-1 with West Ham at Old Trafford, as well as Leicester City earlier on lost to Jose Mourinho's Tottenham Hotspur 3-0. That's why what is sustaining Chelsea in the top four fight or onslaught is still on. Other than that, we would have dropped down the league position to fifth. So we should thank our God that Manchester United and Leicester City dropped points. Other than that, it was going to be disaster for us. And without much ado, I would like to thank you for joining me on this show, by urging you to keep on subscribing to the channel. Give the video thumbs up if you enjoy the program. Send in your comments, share the program for others to also enjoy. Thank you very much, and we hope, God willing, to meet on this channel for another set of programs. Goodbye.